Shwoom. They had some older twos at the bank, so let's look through them and see if I can find anything valuable. Now, if you've never looked through your money, even $2 bills, which you usually have to ask the bank teller for, can have collectible notes in them, collectible serial numbers, error notes, and misprints that are worth a ton of money. So hopefully you enjoy looking through that type of stuff, or if you never have, now you know that you can turn your coins and bills into a lot more money if you find cool stuff in them. So let's jump into it. 2013 series, a lot of these have over inks on the third digit. It's really common, but if they're really dramatic, they can command some price over face value. I see them sell on even eBay pretty regularly. So that's one to keep an eye out for. Obviously, date notes, if we would have had 12/06/2014, that would have been a good one. December 6, 2014. Those are known as date note fancy serial numbers, or date note serial numbers, or birthday notes. And of course is what they are. People collect those a lot, especially $2 notes. And for example, this one that's in really good condition, usually you can get easily 20 bucks for a good birthday note like that. If you ever find a May 3rd one, 1989, let me know. I will buy it from you. Nothing in this serial number. This one's really good condition despite somebody chewed off the corners. I don't know what they were doing. Had a little snack or something. John Trumbull's painting of the 1776 signing of the Declaration of Independence on the back. They changed this over when they went from older twos, which used to show Monticello on them, to this depiction that we're pretty much all accustomed to over the last long while. Other things to keep an eye out for. Ooh, they were in order. I get asked about that a lot. I mean, just bills being in order, that's obviously common. They're in order on the sheet that they get printed on, then they cut them into individual notes. That's going to be really common. However, I have seen groups of, say, Star Note, $2 bills. Those have sold for a little over face value, I've seen online and stuff, but normally just sequential notes are not going to be anything hot to hold on to. 2017A, another thing, another one of the series, 2013, 2017. They did a lot of updating in the hardware to produce bills, albeit not the process they use to produce them. I won't bore you with that, but point is there's a lot of little over inks and little fallacies on the notes that are super common across ones, twos, fives, any denomination. So I don't really count them as errors. So you'll see a lot of over inks on the third digit. Now, if it's really dramatic, like I said earlier in the video, that can command some more money over face value. Now, this one was kept in a wallet, for sure. You know, it's funny with $2 notes. Some people think they're good luck. Some people think they're bad luck. Let me know what you think. I think they're good luck. I think they're cool. You know, I don't necessarily keep one in my wallet, but I think they're neat. So in a positive way, but then again, there's a lot of history and conspiracy to them. And then there's a lot of people that don't even think they're real. So, and nothing there. 2013. Nothing in the serial number. I also look for shifts in the seals, the print, of course, errors of any type. A little shift over here, but nothing crazy. Really beat up portrait of Jefferson here. This one's a good example of kind of the way our notes are made. You can see the damage to all the portions of the note aside from where the seals and serial numbers are, which are undoubtedly the most important part of the note. And condition's going to play a huge part in the collection of your banknotes, like any other collectible. Little bit of a stuck digit. You can see how that 4 is sitting a little high. I'm not going to hold on to it, but it is kind of cool. Little stuck digit $2 bill. I'll set it aside to look at the end of the video, but I don't think it's worth anything over face value. Really beat up too. This one's been folded up too, obviously. And it would be hard to tell if there was anything collectible on this one due to sheer poor condition. Last few, so nothing stellar in this banknote search so far, but hey, they can't all be winners. A little bit of repetition of 6s, 7s, a little something, something. Nothing jumping out too much. Nothing there. Little over ink in the 7s, but like I mentioned earlier in the video, 2013 is really common for that. So unless it's super, super heavy, I wouldn't say hold on to it. But hey, if that's what you're into, it's what you're into. I hold on to pretty much every star note, and they're not all valuable either. So you can see the little stippling of ink at the bottom here, little dots and stuff. That's typically wet ink transfer from right after they were printed, and they're just stacked atop one another. Last but not least, nothing jumping out. A little bit older, 2003 $2 bill, so it's kind of hit the end of life, so to speak, for it. $2 notes have a much longer lifespan in circulation than, say, $1 notes, but this one's really beat up. You can't tell, but it's also thinned out from being wet at some point. So nothing popping out there. This damage here throws like it has some misprints, but it's actually just where they folded it and then it got wet. So I'm not really holding on. I guess I held on to it towards the end of the video, but whatever. Little stuck digit here. This one's not going to be super valuable or anything over face value due to not only condition being poor, but it not being a dramatic error here. However, when they don't lubricate, let me knock over the camera. When they don't lubricate the kind of dial that prints the numbers for the serial numbers as the sheets run through, it'll get jammed up and digits will get stuck. If they're dramatic enough, hold on to it. I see those sell online for anywhere from around $8 to like $20. Depends on the series date, depends on the condition of the note for $2 notes. Let me know what you think about this bill search in the comments below. More importantly, I didn't come across anything too stellar, so let me know what you've come across lately in your coin, banknote, and collectible searches. I love hearing about it, so let's talk in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.